Let me tell you something. They don't want you to know this. You're shackled, my friend. Shackled to the ghost of who you used to be. Every step you take, you're dragging that dead weight behind you, like it's some twisted punishment. And here's the kicker. They handed you the chains, but you're the one tightening them. Why? Why are you still holding on to the wreckage of who you once were? That person's gone, dead and buried. Yet here you are, building a shrine to them in your mind. Every mistake, every regret, every failure, it's like you're holding on to them for dear life, as though that's all you have left. But I'm going to ask you this. What's the point of living in the ashes? They want you to believe that's where you belong, stuck in the dirt, drowning in your own self-pity. And you bought into it. You've been fooled like someone at a rigged carnival game. Let me tell you a little secret. That past version of you, the weak, broken, pathetic one, they don't exist anymore. Stop dragging them around like some kind of badge of honor. Those mistakes? They're dead weight, and they'll drown you if you don't let go. Here's the funny part. People will tell you, you've changed, like it's a bad thing, as if you're supposed to stay the same, trapped inside the shell of who you used to be, just to make them comfortable. But let me tell you something. Change is survival. Change is evolution. And if they can't keep up, they don't deserve to be part of your story anymore. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine a snake shedding its skin. Does it mourn the old skin? Does it cry over what's left behind? Number, it leaves it in the dirt and moves on, stronger, sharper, ready for whatever comes next. That's what you need to do. Shed that old skin, leave it behind, and don't you dare look back. I know what you're thinking. But what if I mess up again? What if I fall? Well, let me ask you, what's worse, falling or staying on your knees forever? Do you think the world cares if you stumble? No, they're too busy watching, waiting for you to fail so they can laugh. But here's the trick. You get back up. Every damn time. You rise, and you keep rising until the only thing they can do is choke on their own jealousy. You're not that person anymore. The one who let others walk all over them. The one who apologized for existing. That person is gone, dead and buried. And if you keep trying to breathe life into that corpse, you'll suffocate on the stench of it. The world is cruel, my friend. It doesn't care about your past, your pain, or your struggles. It will kick you when you're down and laugh while you bleed. But you've got something they don't. The power to reinvent yourself. You can rise from the ashes like a goddamn phoenix. And when you do, they won't know what hit them. But you can't do that if you're still clinging to the past, like it's some kind of lifeline. It's not a lifeline, it's a noose. And it's tightening with every second you waste looking back. So cut the rope. Let it go. Burn it all down if you have to. Because the only thing that matters is who you are right now. Not who you were. Not who they think you are. Who you choose to be in this moment. You're not the same person anymore. And that's your greatest weapon. Use it. Strike hard. Strike fast, and never look back. People love to remind you of who you were, don't they? Every chance they get, they'll drag your skeletons out of the closet, parade them around like trophies. Remember when you failed? Remember when you weren't good enough? They spit those words at you like venom, hoping it'll sting, hoping it'll keep you trapped in the place they built for you. But here's the funny part. They're not doing it because they care. No, they're terrified. Terrified of what happens when you stop playing their game. When you stop letting their words define you. Because the moment you let go of who you were, you become something they can't control, and that scares the hell out of them. You think they want you to succeed? Number. They want you stuck, sinking deeper into the mud, going nowhere. As long as you're down there, they feel better about themselves. But the second you stand up, the second you start climbing out of that hole, they'll panic. They'll claw at you, throw dirt in your face, try to drag you back down. And you? You've got two choices. Let them, or shove their hands away and keep climbing. Let me tell you something about people. They don't hate the old you. They hate the new you. The one who doesn't need their approval, who doesn't crumble under their criticism. The one who's stronger, smarter, more dangerous than they ever imagined. And that's why they try to pull you back. They can't handle the real you, the one you're becoming. But here's the secret. You don't need them. You never did. All those people who turned their backs on you, who laughed at your pain, who watched you struggle and did nothing, they were never in your corner. They were just waiting for you to fail so they could feel better about their miserable lives. And you've been carrying them, haven't you? Their opinions, their judgments, their expectations, like some sick, twisted burden. But why? Why give them that power? They don't deserve it. When was the last time you lived for you? Not for their approval, not to prove them wrong, but for you. I bet you don't even remember. You've spent so much time trying to be what they wanted that you forgot how to be yourself. But that ends now. You're not here to make them happy. You're not here to fit into their little boxes or play by their rules. You're here to break the damn game, to rewrite the rules, to become something they can't ignore, can't deny, can't destroy. You've got fire in you. I can see it, a spark buried under doubt, fear, and guilt. But it's there. And you know what fire does? It burns. It consumes. It destroys everything in its path. But it also forges. It takes broken pieces and turns them into something new, something stronger, something unstoppable. That's what you are, a fire. And it's time to stop hiding it. Stop letting them smother it. Let it burn. Burn away the past, the pain, the lies. Burn until there's nothing left but the real you. The one who doesn't take their crap anymore. The one who stands tall, unshaken, unbreakable. Because the past doesn't define you. You define you. Not your mistakes, not your failures, not their opinions. You. Every choice you make, every step you take, every time you get back up after they knock you down, that's who you are. And that's who you're going to be. But you can't do it if you're still living in the past. If you're still holding on to the pain like it's some kind of lifeline. Pain doesn't keep you alive. It drags you under. So let it go. Let it die. And rise. Rise into the person you were always meant to be. The person they never saw coming. The person you are right now. That's your strength. That's your power. So stop looking back. Stop living in the shadows of who you used to be. Step into the fire. Embrace the storm. And show them what you're made of. When you do, they won't know what hit them. The truth is, they'll never see it coming. The day you decide to stop being the version they're comfortable with. The version they can predict, control, and dismiss. They'll panic. They'll scramble to put you back in the box they built for you. But by then, it'll be too late. You'll be gone, soaring past their expectations, leaving them in the dust. And the best part? You won't even care anymore, because you'll realize something. They don't matter. Their opinions, their judgments, their little games, none of it matters. The only thing that matters is who you choose to be. Not for them, not for their approval, but for you. At the end of the day, you're the one who has to live with yourself. And if you're still dragging around the weight of their opinions, their expectations, then you're not living. You're just existing. So let them talk. Let them judge. Let them try to pull you back. It doesn't matter. Because you've already made your choice. You've chosen to let go of the past, to embrace the fire, to become the person you were always meant to be. And nothing they say, nothing they do, can stop you now. Because you're not the same person anymore. You're stronger, sharper, unstoppable. And when you finally step into the light, when you finally become the person you were meant to be, you won't just survive. You'll thrive. And there's nothing, absolutely nothing, they can do about it.